Hamza Geo here from Broken Arrow SEO, Division of Scene Enhanced Marketing, LLC. Hope you're having a great day, sir. Today we are going to be going over 3 easy ways to beat your competition online. Those 3 things are content, backlinking, and citations. So we're going to jump right in. Got your website pulled up here. You said this is around 20 years old, man. Kind of crazy. One of the big concerns I see early on, not a secure site. Okay, so what that's telling me, this website is prone to viruses, slower speeds, just overall not a good sign. We would need to get this secured on our hosting platforms and just make it much more navigational friendly for the user. That's the idea. So the first thing we're going to talk about is content. Hazam, and pardon me if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. I may just call you sir. One thing we recommend for homepages alone, for any websites we do for clients, is 1,500 to 2,000 words just on the homepage alone. And as you can see, you're well short of that. The reason we recommend that, sir, is Google crawls these websites, right? And over time, they're going to look for buyer intent keyword phrases. So for example, for your business, hearing molds, best hearing molds, British Columbia, best earpieces, Alberta. You get the idea, right? These are volume searches that people are regularly doing on Google. So over time, if you have those phrases embedded throughout your content and they really focus in on the home page, so if you have those phrases embedded in the content of your home page, Google's going to recognize that. And over time, they're going to start ranking you accordingly and start pointing potential customers in your direction. So it's very important to understand that. So the next thing we're going to talk about, sir, is backlinking. Backlinking, very vital to any online business and online presence. So very important to remember, not all backlinks are created equal. Well, what does that mean? So you're going to have a much better time going after a backlink, which is just another website or domain, by the way, that provides power and influence back to your website. You're going to have a much better time going after a backlink that has to do with your industry. So medical equipment companies, hearing equipment companies, senior citizen welfare companies. You get the idea, right? Stuff that has to do with the industry you guys are in. You're going to have a much better time gaining that necessary power and influence from those type of backlinks than, say, the J.C. Penney in Vancouver or the local Domino's Pizza in Surrey. I hope that makes sense. So a third-party tool we use to measure all sorts of analytics for websites online is called Ahrefs. And I've got yours pulled up here, as you can see, OTO Hearing. And it's not bad. I've seen a lot worse, but I do want to show you something for the organic keywords that you're ranking for. So some very high volume searches in Canada. Here you go. Custom ear molds. Boom, you're 23rd. So, that's third page of Google. No one's going to your website that types that into Google. They're not going to go to the third page to find you, right? They're going to go to the businesses that are listed on the first page. So that's just one example. We scroll further down, or I saw some other ones actually a bit, just ear molds, just a basic ear mold search. You're 20th. So again, not bad, but still, no one's going to the 20th position on Google to click on a company when they search ear molds. It's just not happening, right? We want to get you to that first page. So I just wanted to show you where you're ranking currently. And pardon me, this is the keyword phrase here. Position on Google here. And obviously you're going to be number 1 for your company name, right? As you can see, OTO Hearing, boom, you're going to come up number 1 every time. So I just wanted to make sure that you are aware of where you're ranking for some very high volumed searches in your industry. Now back to the backlinking. Did a custom search here, or a volume search rather, for custom molded earplugs Canada. And as you can see, I think on the report you were 20th. Let's just confirm that. Let's go to 20th position. Boom, OTO Hearing. Okay, so for this search, right, no one's going there. They're going to focus on the first page. And we'll go back to it. Let's forget about the map pack here for a second. We'll revisit that because I want to explain how that works as well. But let's look at one of your top competitors here. sharphearing.ca. And we'll forget about these guys. This is an Amazon site popping up at the start because they sell earplugs too, right? And you're always going to get that. You're going to get Yelp, top 10 lists of best hearing aid providers. You're always going to get that for any product or service online. We're not competing against them. This is who you're competing against, sharphearing.ca. So boom, I threw their stuff or their web address into our analytics. Huge trust value here. I forgot to show you the comparison on yours. What this DR and UR tells me, this is based on trust and influence. Yours, big gap here between the two numbers, very low numbers. Look at this. What this tells me, very trusted and powerful website. Because as you can see, they actually are ranking for less keywords than you. Almost half less. And organic traffic, not, actually you have more organic traffic, believe it or not. But these guys are ranking near the top because they have more powerful backlinks. And that's what I want to show you. So let's do one together. A strategy we tell our clients to use to gain the same power and influence as their competitors, go after the same backlinks. And remember, we want it to be industry specific. So let's scroll down the list. You could use that one, Superior Home Healthcare, but we'll do this one instead. Barrie Senior Services Network. I mentioned that earlier. Your main clients, senior citizens. So how the backlinking works is Superior, and we'll go to their website briefly. And it's actually a back page for them that's ranking. As you can see, it's not even their main page. It's their custom earplugs page off of their home page. But they're ranking. And what I want to show you is with how the backlinking works is Superior has embedded their website address, their URL, somewhere onto Barrie Senior Network's website. And Barrie Senior Services Network is providing that necessary power and influence back to Sharp Hearings. And I said Superior earlier, my apologies, it's sharphearing.ca is getting that proper power and influence. And again, just like with the content, Google's recognizing that and it's ranking these guys accordingly on the first page of Google. The last thing I want to talk to you about, sir, real quickly is citations. Citations also extremely important. Remember, we skipped over this earlier. This is the local Google My Business map pack. It's obviously popping up for where I am here in Saskatchewan currently. However, if this is searched in your area, you obviously want to try to appeal to the local market as well. The difference between getting into this top 3, as we call it, the local Google My Business map pack, compared to the organic rankings, which commence here, is citations. Citations are just merely directories online where you list your company's information. So business name, address, phone number. Same strategy as the backlinking. We outrank the top 3 in this map pack, more citations than them. So over time, as you gain more and more citations and surpass the amount that they have, you're going to emerge into this top 3. And by the time they realize it, there's nothing they're going to be able to do because you're just going to be continually adding on more and more citations, more and more backlinking, and taking on all that new online business. It's a beautiful thing. The very last angle I want to talk to you about, sir, I know I said that the citations was the last thing we were going to talk about, but the last thing I want to discuss with you surrounding this is the social media presence. I've got a Facebook page pulled up here. Looks like it's been inactive since the start of the year. Approximately 100 followers. I cannot stress enough how vital it is to have a strong social media presence in today's day and age. Everyone is on Facebook, okay? There's so many different angles you can attack from a social media standpoint. So as you can see here, not much going on. Probably someone within the company you guys had running this. Here's a company I work with locally in the restaurant industry. Look at this. We're averaging 2 to 3 posts per week. Okay, pardon me, 3 to 4 posts a week. We have engagement with the community, custom videos going on, as you can see. We run a ad service for them as well, trying to target specific people who are passing through on vacation near their location. I mean, it is just endless, the different angles you can approach when promoting your business online via social media. So I just wanted to make sure you are aware of that before I end this video. Sir, in closing, I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Quick recap. We went over content initially, discussed that 1,500 to 2,000 words of required content on your homepage alone. We then jumped into backlinking. I did a breakdown of your analytics and a comparative analysis of your top competitor in the country, sharphearing.ca. We then briefly discussed citations and their importance for the local Google My Business map pack, pertaining more so to local clients and local potential business for you guys. And then most recently, we discussed the social media element or lack thereof in your particular case and how we can help with that angle as well, as far as promoting your business through Facebook and other social media platforms. So again, sir, from the bottom of my heart, just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry it got a little bit long. I will send you up a follow-up email with some of the things we discussed yesterday. And if you have any other questions, you have my information. Thank you for taking the time and have a wonderful day.